Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for MRN's coverage of the Pepsi 400. What can we expect in this race, Barney?
Michigan is wide with plenty of banking in the turns. You can get 3 wide pretty easily here. That always makes for some exciting race action.
In 1991, Dale Jarrett got his first career win here at Michigan while driving for the Wood Brothers.
And since then, he's gotten quite a few more. Ever since he joined up with Robert Yates Racing in 1995, he's been a championship contender every year.
Since joining Robert Yates Racing for the 2000 season, Ricky Rudd has returned to form as a championship contender.
You know, that just goes to show you how much the money factor can come into play. Ricky's been the same old driver all this time. He had a hard couple of years getting things done when he was driving for his own underfinanced race team.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in '98 due to injury.
Yes, and unfortunately those injuries cost him a shot at Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
Start your engines.
Welcome everyone to Michigan Speedway for today's running of the Pepsi 400, our second stop to Michigan so far this year and our last stop to Michigan here for the NASCAR 2000 season. This race will be a scorcher for these drivers and for the race fans at home, as we expect this race to be one of the best NASCAR's put on so far this year. As we look at our starting lineup, Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin lock out the front row with Rudd and Labonte behind them. Johnny Benson, Ward Burton, Dale Jarrett, Jerry Nadeau, Dale Earnhardt, and Ken Schrader round out the top 10. Kevin LePage will start in the 16th position, a great qualifying effort for him, as Jeremy Mayfield starts in the 20th position. Jimmy Spencer from the 13th position. Some names that we don't see quite often towards the front have found their way there. Meanwhile, some drivers we usually see at the front will be towards the back today. Steve Park, last week's winner, starts in the 33rd position. Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Kenny Irwin Jr. in the 40s. Meanwhile, if you see a new name up there, look at P30, Kerry Earnhardt, the eldest son of the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, will start in the 30th position today. And like we said at the top of the show, this will be a scorcher, both figuratively and literally. Track temperatures will reach up to 115 plus today, as its temperature in the air is around 85 to 90. Tires will be a factor today. You will see a lot of slipping and sliding as these cars try to figure their way around this track. 50 laps, 100 miles, and a pit window of lap 35 to lap 40. We know these cars will not make it to the end on this tank of fuel, so we will see a pit stop, but will we see 4 tires or will we see 2 tires on that pit stop? That will be the question. Pace car makes the left turn to head on down to pit road, but the green flag will signify the start of the race. Rusty and Mark Martin have to wait until they see the green, and they will see it now. Green flag, we are racing in Michigan. And we already got trouble for one of the cars, the Junie Donlevy Ford of Hutch Strickland. Already on pit road. Gets down and away, had some trouble at the start of the race, while the rest of the field rushes down the backstretch. Dustin Lewis already looking to make it 3 wide, already peeking to the inside. Meanwhile, Ricky Rudd and Rusty Wallace break away from the pack. Rolling through 4, Rusty Wallace on the pole. Will he lead the first lap? He will, just barely over Ricky Rudd. Meanwhile, Johnny Benson trying to make it 3 wide for the lead, maybe? No, he thinks better of it. as the field flies by side and 3 wide all the way from the tail to the front. Car is fighting over position here in the back of the field. You see Wally Dallenbach, Matt Kenseth, Mike Skinner fighting over position. Jeff Burton fighting on the inside of what looks to be Ted Musgrave. Jeff Burton's second in points right now, trying to claw back some positions, maybe get some more points for today. But as of right now, he's going to be losing points to the points leader, Bobby Labonte. Meanwhile, 4 wide here at the front. Schrader, the odd man out in that situation, looked like he got put in the wall a little bit there by Jarrett. Doesn't seem to bother that 36 one bit, as we're still 3 wide with a 22 and the 3 at the bottom. Mark Martin has slid back from the 2nd spot all the way back there towards the 6th or 7th position. Rusty Wallace, however, running away with the lead right now, with Dustin Lewis, the rookie, following in his footsteps. Bobby Labonte, your point leader, in 3rd. Nadeau and Benson fighting over 4th. Rusty Wallace has yet to win in 2000. He starts this weekend off hot with the pole, so far leading the race uncontested. Meanwhile, Mark Martin, another driver who has yet to win in 2000, started 2nd, currently in the 9th position now, as Jimmy Spencer sails it around the outside in that Kmart Ford. Down the front straightaway, approaching 204 miles an hour as they head off into turn 1. Dustin Lewis way up the racetrack in that top line, trying to claw up some momentum. He has led a lap, but it was just briefly. Rolls it on the top again. Labonte on the inside, trying to fight back. Ooh, Dustin's going to get a good bit of momentum on that outside now that he's got a little bit of help from the 2 car. Dustin back into the clear on the 2nd spot. Now he has to fight for the lead as the field flies by. We look a little further back in the field. We have 3 wide and side by side. This is around the 20th, 25th position. Wally Dallenbach fighting hard on that outside to run up into the 33. Philip Hismere, meanwhile, the 27 Mike Bliss thought better of the 3 wide situation, tucks in behind Dave Blaney. Kind of peeking his nose under him. He's going to make it 3 wide here. 17 clears him. It's back to side by side. Oh, and Blaney's going to roll the top, and he's going to get a lot of spots here. Clears the 40 car of Sterling Marlin. Meanwhile, the leaders are squabbling over Hutch Strickland. The top 5 got away with it pretty good. Meanwhile, these other cars are not doing so hot. Oh, Earnhardt's going to get squeezed. He had to get out of the throttle to keep from running over the 90. Hutch Strickland now the first car 1 lap down. Rolling through 1 and 2. Rusty Wallace still the leader. Dustin Lewis in 2nd. Johnny Benson flexing some muscle in that MB2 number 10. He's in 3rd. Ricky Rudd, Jerry Nadeau fighting over the 4th position. Labonte trying to throw his hat in the ring. Labonte on the back bumper of the 28. He peeks to the inside. This will be 3 wide. Can he get there? He's there, but he can't hold it around that inside. Nadeau's going to have a big... Look at the momentum the 25 had on that outside. Now he's on the back bumper of the 10 car. Oh, they drop it to the inside as they roll through 3. He does. Side by side for 3rd. I can tell you who is very appreciative of this battling right now. That's the 2 and the 53, Wallace and Lewis. They see these guys fighting over 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And that's just allowing them to run away. God, I feel like we're halfway through the race. We've seen so much battling. As we hop on board with Dustin Lewis. He started this race in the 12th position. Right now, he's looking at the leader in 2nd. Rusty Wallace started from the pole position. Hasn't led every single lap, but he's led the most laps so far. Dustin Lewis trying his best to get that outside line momentum going. He's going to have the draft. He's making the move. Hangs it on that outside line. Cuts it down low. Look at the move he's fitting to make on the 2 car. They're going to be side by side on the back straightaway. Oh, they make contact. Oh, and all the work the 53 did to try and get up to the 2 car, that is just all out the window. He'll have to gather that momentum back up and hopefully make another run at him. But Nadu and Spencer behind him see that and they're going, okay. We'll raise you another run of our own. We'll get up there and run with you. As the field flies by into turn 1. Rolling through 1 and 2. The 25 and the 26 still side by side. Spencer trying his best to hold around the 25 and outside, get clear of him as they come off of 4, which he will. That's what he was looking for right there. Now he's got no one underneath him. He can sit where he wants to sit. And hopefully he can run down the 53. A little bit further back, another rookie that we have to keep our eye on is Matt Kenseth. Hopefully looking to bounce back after a few weeks of just bad results. Right now 2nd in the Rookie of the Year race. He rolls through 3. Gasses it up through 3 and 4. And it looks like he's going to clear the 40 of Sterling Marlin. He will. And now he sets his sights on the 31 of Mike Skinner. Kenseth picking his way through the field. Meanwhile, another rookie is making his way up to the lead. The 53 to the outside of Rusty Wallace. Lewis trying to take the spot away. He tried the outside. Oh, but he faked him. He's going to go low. Dustin Lewis trying to lead a lap. Another one of them. And he will. 53 to the point. And he clears the 2 car easily. And now he's going to run the very, very high line. Cuts it back into the groove. It's fast, but it'll burn the tires. He rolls it into 3 easy. Hooks it around the bottom. Wallace trying to go up a lane. Trying to make a run on the 53. And it looks like he's going to. As now the 26 and the 25 will battle for that position. Side by side for the lead and for 3rd. As the field rushes by. Rusty Wallace can't find a way past the 53 as they head into 3. Runs that inside line. Tries to get that momentum off the corner. And while these guys are going to settle it out, we're going to take our first commercial break here on MRN. Stay with us. We'll be back with more green flag action in a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for the Pepsi 400 here on MRN. While we were away at commercial break, we had a lead change here at Michigan, and that's Bobby Labonte, your points leader, now leads the way. Meanwhile, Rusty Wallace and Dustin Lewis are not letting him get too far away. The 53 is going to battle back on his inside, maybe his outside. He ain't quite decided yet. As they drive off into turn one, the 53 in the middle lane, the 18. 18 trying to follow those tire tracks and run away with this lead. Meanwhile, the 53 with a great bit of momentum, and he's bringing the 3 car with him. The driver we haven't talked about much today is Earnhardt. The man in black dives into the inside of the 53. He's going to be alongside him. That 3 car started 9th, but right now he's looking to take the lead, maybe even run 2nd. But that way the 3 cars driving right now, he could take the lead. That was a heck of a move through 3 and 4. He tries to gas it up early. Can't quite do it. The car was starting to slip up underneath him, coming off a 2. And he has to give up the chase. For now. Rolls through the bottom line through 3 and 4, gathering that momentum back up. Meanwhile, Dustin Lewis, uncontested, tries to run down Labonte. Rusty Wallace slides back to the 5th position. Meanwhile, Chad Little uses a little bit of help from the 90, a fellow Ford, to get past Ted Musgrave. For a split second there, they were 3 wide, but the 97 takes advantage, and he will get by the 01 and the 90. And now Hut Strickland sits in front of the 01 car. Remember, Hut Strickland is 1 lap down already, so he is not for position. Meanwhile, back up towards the front, the 18 and the 53. Side by side, almost made contact as they cross the start-finish line. And Earnhardt is waiting in the wings, waiting for these two to mess up as they ride along with Dustin Lewis. Gasses it up on exit. That's a good run down the backstretch. Breaks out ahead of Labonte. And now Earnhardt makes his move to the inside. Labonte started in 4th. He had the lead and he's lost it. And he might even lose 2nd. As Jerry Nadeau, who started 8th in this race, is currently watching this all go down and just waiting in the wings. Roll through 1 and 2. Nadeau with a great bit of momentum as he rolls through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, hard in the throttle as they head into 3. Earnhardt battling on the inside of Bobby Labonte. He sends it in deep yet again. Nadeau to the outside. 53 with a bad bit of run there. Earnhardt alongside. Nadeau pushing the 53. Labonte, the big loser there, was 2nd, now back to 4th. As the field rushes into turn 1. Nadeau sends it in. The 53 got stuck on the outside. He couldn't quite turn the car down, and now 53 is going to slide into the 3rd position. Nadeau to the point. Dustin battles back on the outside, trying to hold on to 2nd. Earnhardt drives it in deep again. Gasses it up early, trying to carry that momentum. Oh, but Dustin's got the run off the high side. Nadeau's going to lead this lap. All of them drive hard into the corner. We might have 3 wide for second spot. Oh, Nadu got a little wiggly on the inside there. That gives Dustin all the air he needs. He's going to sail it off into the 3, and he's going to have the lead. Labonte trying to pinch the 25, the 53 way up the racetrack. 3 wide for the lead. Earnhardt's peaking. We might have 4 wide. Halfway. Oh my goodness. They're racing like it's the last lap, and we still got 24 to run. Oh, and Dustin, the big loser there. He was the leader at the finish line, but man, he lost a few spots there as we ride along with him. He lifts early to try and get that car to the inside of the 18. Here comes Earnhardt with a big move on the inside. Dustin had to really get out of the throttle. He couldn't drive down to the bottom with the 3 car there. He tucks in behind him. Oh, he gave him a little bit of a bump as we look back from the 3 car. I wonder if that was retaliatory or if that was help as the 18's in the wall. Trying to get it off the wall. He'll get a chance here as they head off the banking. Oh, if I'm the 18 right now I'm worried about a tire rub. I mean, yeah, we'll lose positions, but a tire rub could mean a flat tire, and that could mean a day over. Seems okay right now. We're going to keep an eye on them. Oh, can we take a breath for a minute? As the cars drive off into turn 1. Dustin and Earnhardt fighting over that second spot. Nadu leading the way. Meanwhile, a little bit further back, 4 cars battling over position. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading that pack there as Rick Mast, Andretti, and Nemechek fight over that position 3 wide with the 90 clogging up the middle of the racetrack. Andretti had to get out the throttle to keep from running over Earnhardt. Rick Mast, the big beneficiary on that outside, clears the 33 and the 43 as they roll through turns 3 and 4. 14 drives it hard off the corner. He'll be alongside the 8 car. Meanwhile, your leader under threat. Oh, the 53 drives it way deep into 3. That's about as low as you want to go. Can he get there? Oh my goodness, what a move. The 53. I'm a little speechless. We said that inside was useless, and here he goes proving us wrong. Give that lap to the 53, and now Earnhardt and Nadu battle over the 2nd position. Meanwhile, Jarrett fighting with Labonte over the 4th position. And Jimmy Spencer makes it a 3rd. .53 running away with the lead right now. Got some clean air, clean track. He ain't got to worry about nothing. Not for a little bit, because they are starting to catch some lap traffic. Labonte on Earnhardt's door. 19 to go when they cross the stripe. Nadu trying to use the draft to get up to the 53. Earnhardt trying to stay alongside the 18. Earnhardt trying to roll the bottom as best he can. He gets it that time. He's bringing the 26 of Spencer with him. Nadu looking to the inside of the 53, trying to find a way past. He rolls it through the center really good with help from the 3 and the 26 side by side for the lead. But they got lap traffic to deal with. How is this going to work? Kerry Earnhardt, Brett Bodine on the outside, Kenny Irwin Jr. on the inside, and they're squabbling. We might have 4 wide before we come off the corner, and we do. For a split second, we do. Now we're back to 3. Dustin Lewis pushing Dale Earnhardt down the front stretch. Oh, whoa! Too much of a shove there as they went into the corner. Almost put Earnhardt on the wall. But Earnhardt's going to use that momentum. Will the man in black clear the 25 as they go down the back straightaway? .25 trying to do the same thing that 53 did a couple laps ago. It's not working for him though. Earnhardt's going to have the momentum on the outside. But he doesn't have the help that the 25 had as Spencer to the inside of the 25 and Nadu. The top 5 all within a second. Nadu, big momentum through the corner. He clears the 3 car. Now he's fighting over the lap traffic. He eases by Sadler on the outside, but now he's got Tony Stewart and Ricky Craven. 3 wide for 3rd. Spencer the beneficiary. The 18 and the 53 split the 21. Nadu to the inside of Craven. So much action. The next lap car, Bill Elliott at McDonald's Ford. Nadu on his inside. Eases right by him. But Jimmy Spencer riding his back bumper saying, hey, you are not going far. As we ride along with Spencer. He started 13th and right now he's looking for a lead. He rolls it off into this corner way on the bottom. That can't work. Washes up the track. Earnhardt's going to take the advantage. Now Earnhardt's got the momentum. He's going to chase down the 25. Earnhardt to the peaking. Now he's going to go to the inside of the 25. He's going to make it side by side. And Earnhardt takes the lead for the first time today, and he will lead a lap in Michigan. Earnhardt hasn't won a race since Rockingham earlier this year. And now here he is, fighting for the lead here in late at Michigan. Oh, now he's got a little bit of help. The 53 is going to give him a shot down the backstretch. Trying to keep the 3 car ahead. Edges ahead. Nadu fighting back on the outside. The 53 sticking with the 3 for right now. Dustin Lewis pushes Earnhardt past the 25. And now he goes to the Earnhardt's outside. He drives it in deep. Earnhardt clear on the outside. With 12 laps to go as the first taker on pit road is Ken Schrader. With 12 laps to go. Pit stops. Are they starting? I guess they are, because here comes Rick Mast. He's slow. Yes, he's on the apron. He's coming to pit road. Pit stops are starting now. When will the leaders pit? Here comes the leaders. Labonte, Rudd, Jarrett. All on the pit road. They're making their stop early. Rick Mast takes right sides only. Will we see pit strategy here? Labonte into his stall. Rudd and Jarrett into theirs. Ward Burton into his. Right sides going up. Benson into his. Martin into his. Right sides only for the 28 and the 88. The 18 and the 22 following behind. Benson down. LePage, Burton. Mark Martin, two tires only. They're making the call, right sides. We don't have long to go. The tires don't have to last very long. Meanwhile, Dustin Lewis, he has the lead currently, but he has not made his pit stop. Earnhardt was the leader. He's on pit road now, as you see in the extra cam. Whoa, and Dustin ran up on the back of Andy Houston fast. He had to get out of the throttle and onto the brake. As now we look at Ricky Rudd. Rudd's already done his pit stop. He is on track, making his laps. Dustin Lewis making the long trip down pit road. As some cars making their way out of their stalls and into their stalls. Earnhardt through the center of 3 and 4. Ricky Rudd catching him. Mayfield and Lewis out of pit road. Earnhardt will cycle as the leader. Dustin took 4 tires. I wonder if that's a gamble there. He's going to lose time short, but he's going to gain it in the long run. Right now, Dale Earnhardt, your leader. Ricky Rudd in second. Gordon, a lap down, not a factor. Earnhardt didn't have a very good outlap, and so far it's not been a good few laps either, as he's going to get passed on the outside by Ricky Rudd. Earnhardt trying to fight back on the inside, using the drag from the 96 of Andy Houston. They drive it off into the corner. Rudd trying to pinch the 3. Rudd on the outside of the 96, the 3 car trying to use the draft. Oh, and Andy Houston lifted early for the 28. The 3 car has to go to the inside. He can't do it. Ricky Rudd coming to 7 laps to go. Now Rusty Wallace passes Spencer. That's for the 3rd position. Can he run down to 3? And can they run down Ricky Rudd? Rudd using every bit of the tire he has on the right side to run away with the win and the lead. Down the back, Wallace and Earnhardt squabbling over lap traffic. Wallace puts the bumper to the 24. Earnhardt to the inside of the 96. Earnhardt clear. Rusty clear. Spencer now trying to follow. Jarrett and Nadeau fight over that position. Well, the 2 and the 3 work together to try and trace down the 28 as we're coming to 5 laps to go. The 2 car peeks to the inside of Earnhardt. He might not be wanting to work with him. Now they'll be side by side down the front straightaway. That's exactly what Ricky Rudd's spotter wants to see. His only challenge, battling it out. Rudd has slowed down. I think the right sides are starting to burn up a little bit. He might be losing grip. And he's still got 4.5 laps to go. Lap traffic's not a factor. He can get by them as easily and as calmly as he can. Meanwhile, we talk about the 28 slowing down. The 53 is picking up the pace. Those 4 tires are working wonders for that kid. As right now, he's scored in the 4th position. And using the outside line, trying to run down the 3 and the 2. That last lap was the fastest lap of the race. That was the 53, a 179.8. Are the 4 tires enough? As currently we only have a handful of laps, 3 to go. Dustin tries to find a way past the 3 car. He thought about going to the inside. The inside line's not going to work. He runs the outside, gasses it up early through the center. He gets by the 3 and the 1. Now he'll have to chase down Rusty. Dustin rolls atop, trying to bring the momentum off the banking. I think he will do just that. Meanwhile, Ricky Rudd sees 2 laps to go. Can he dispatch at the 77? Put another lap car between the 2 and the 53. Down the back, he's sitting right behind Robert Presley, the 77 Jasper Ford. Now he peeks to the outside. Again, he's not got any stress. He's not having to worry about any pressure. But now, Ricky Rudd will see the white flag. Dustin Lewis did get by Rusty Wallace. That's for second. 1 to go here at Michigan. Dustin Lewis with a big heap of momentum on the outside. He'll go to the outside of Junior, trying to find a way past him. Does he have enough time? Will the 4 tires be enough? Half a lap to go for Ricky Rudd. Can he outlast 3 and 4, or will the 53 steal the win? He stole a win from him at Daytona, but the 53 can't do it this time. Ricky Rudd will come off of corner number 4 and see the checkered flag for the first time in 2000. A heated battle for the top 5. Spencer and Earnhardt, Labonte, Nadeau, and Jarrett. Ward Burton in 9th. And Jerry Mayfield will round out the top 10.
This one's over. Great job. See you in victory lane. That's teamwork, fellas. Great job, everybody.
A big celebration for the 28. As we could get a quick rundown of the race results. As we saw our top 10 earlier, Matt Kenseth finishes in 11th position. Quite a few guys made a few moves there late in the going to pick up some positions. Mark Martin, P15, lost a lot of spots from the start of this one. A lot of cars finishing a lap down due to the cycle of pit stops. Steve Park, last week's winner, finishing 33rd. Gordon, 34th. Kenny Warren Jr., 41st position. Tony Stewart, P38. But right now, all eyes are on that 28 Texaco Haviland Ford for Robert Yates Racing. He's waiting on a spotter to tell him, hey, you're good, go ahead and burn her down. And he's got the all clear now. Burn her down, Ricky Rudd. You earned this one.